We're rolling.
All right. So today at work, we had leadership meetings, and one of my coworkers, who's been there about 11 years, knows all the dirt on me back when I was back in the day when I was too stupid to know not to date your coworkers. She said, "Oh, you remember so and so's name?" And we're not going to name her because it's a touchy subject. But I said, "Are you talking about the one that went to jail because she had sex with her underage nephew?" The nephew of her husband at the time. And she was like, "Yeah, that's the one." And I was like, "Ah, fuck." She's like, "Well, she got out of prison." I was like, "Well, that's good for her. Maybe she'll stay away from the young boys." But anyway, that brought back other stories. People were asking, "Well, why are you bringing that up to Chris?" "Oh, because Chris was dating her for a little while, while she was married." And I was like, "Don't tell that story like that. I didn't know the bitch was married." I was like, I kept calling her and I kept wondering why she's whispering all the time. And I'm like, "I can't hear you. Speak up." "Well, she's fucking whispering because her husband's in the next damn room." So once I figured that shit out, we broke up. But we had an entertaining first visit. She's fun at parties. I'll give her that. She bought Wild Turkey 101 was her first purchase. And we went to a party at the McDavid's. Yeah. And that was a good time. We ended up...
Did I meet her?
You may have. It was a 2-week period of dating before I figured out she was actually married still.
Did she have an interesting tooth to gum ratio?
No, she was actually pretty good looking. That's why it's always the good looking ones that are always crazy. Well, anyway, we ended up having sex in the bathroom there at the McDavid's house, which my ex-girlfriend Tanya was there, and she was trying to bust into the bathroom door to either join us or hang out. I don't know. Tanya's a little funky. But anyhow, so she gets totally naked in the car driving back to Leveland. We stopped in at the beer store, and it's a drive-up beer store. She's butt naked, and I probably shouldn't be driving, but I was, and ordered, get me some more beer. And the guy brought it out, and I was like, "Just set it next to the naked girl." And then we headed home. And that's that story. Broke up with her 2 weeks later after the whispering calls, which she said she was hoarse all the time. So, duh. Anyway, that's another Berry Hill story for the books.
My next question. Did you tell that story at work?
I didn't tell all that story. I said she's fun at parties. And they were like, "Oh, I bet she is."